is grim, isn't it? What's happened to that? I thought we were going to have a lovely spring leading into summer whilst we're all in lockdown. Quite the opposite. Let's start that again. Let's go there. Let's do that. How are we looking your end? Are we up and running yet? Are we on yet? Says Deborah. Oh, it's 11:01. I don't think we are. Morning, Anton and everyone. How are we doing over there? Well, I've had the nod. Let's skip that. Let's go to that. Oh no, this is all gone a bit bizarre. Let me just do this. I'm going to restart again over my end because I don't want to give you anything that doesn't look quite perfect. We had a bit of a nightmare yesterday afternoon. Whoever was with me yesterday afternoon. That was an interesting beginning, wasn't it? Oh, here we go. Yes, it's working. All right. Thank you, Pascal. Bonjour. We're on in Ostend. Thank you, Frankie. All right, everybody. Oh, can I just adjust the camera a little bit? Oh, this is always a bit weird, bobbing up and down. I'm just going to adjust the height a little bit. Give me 1 second. Don't go away. Don't go away. I'm just going to do that. Oh, there you are. How's that? No, just do that. And one more time for luck. There. How's that? Let me know if that's working any better. I don't want to be cut off in the prime. Oh, that's wonky. Give me a sec. Oh my good heavens above. Right, don't move. Don't move. Don't move. How's that? How's that? Back in the game? Back in the game. Buffering mind. Oh dear, I think the weather's causing a few problems. Oh, Michelle. Yes, it's not perfect system, but it works sort of reasonably well. Oh, I'm buffering my end. Am I buffering your end? Somebody let me know. Let's just do that. Let's just do that. Okay. Right. Now, just a bit blurry, they say. Oh, now I've just come back over there. Hopefully it will settle down. All right. Right. Got that out of the way. All that nonsense. Good morning, my loves. How are we all? I hope you're all well. Thank you for joining me again. Now, I have to say as well, I get so used to our group. I forget people are sort of tuning in for the first time as well. So good morning to anybody who's tuning in for the first time. It's lovely for you that you've joined us, and we're absolutely delighted. We hope you enjoy the class. Now, today we're going to do Argentine Tango. And we did a little bit of this, and we did a thing called the Salida. Do you remember with the 8 steps? Now we're gonna do a thing called a Back Ocho and then we're gonna end it with the last part of the Salida. So the Back Ocho is lovely because it's all swivels for the girls and just side step for the boys. And the boys are leading the swivels, the ochos, through the turning of their body. Now, Leah's asked a question, and Leah will come to this later because he's over there in Arizona, about a fan. Now, I'm going to come to that in a minute because there are 2 parts of the ocho. Now, I'm going to do the boy steps first. Boy steps aren't too tricky. It's always the girls that got the tricky bits. So we start with our right foot and we go back, side, together. Now, ballroom dances, firstly, the posture and everything is different, but secondly, when our feet are always pretty parallel. Like this, we don't really turn our feet out at all, because if we do, we start to kick each other. So what I want to do is I want to take my foot backwards to the side, and as I take it to the side, I sort of bring it towards the other one and then take it out, and then I close my feet. And then and from here, I'm just going to step to the side. So I'll do that again. So I go and back, side, together. Ooh. Already it seems a bit Argentine tango. I've only gone back side together. If I was doing a walk, I'd go back, side, clean in the feet. 1 and 2, 3. Always a little pick up and place as well. Already I feel it. I feel it. Now from there I'm going side, in, side, in, side, in, side, in. That's all I'm going to do for the moment. Girls, you do this or follow us. You do this. You go forward with your left foot to the side with your right foot, and now you just tap your left foot to your right foot. Now the next part that we're doing, we're dancing on the same foot. Normally in dance, certainly in ballroom dancing, American dancing as well, we're dancing on opposite feet. So if I step forward with my left foot, you'll step backwards with your right foot. The leader goes forward with one foot, Follow goes back on the natural opposite foot. In Argentine Tango, a lot of the time we're using the same foot. So if I do something with my left foot, you will be doing something with your left foot. But of course, if we start on the opposite feet, we've then got to find a way of getting onto the same foot, which means one person or the other, side, you just tap. Boys, you change weight. You go back, side, close. And you're going to, so you've just tapped here. Now the first one goes backwards here, like this. You see that? I go swivel here. I go swivel here. All right? So as I tap, here. Now the first one you don't have to swivel too much. That sort of gets you into it. You can sort of take a backward step because then you use the momentum of that step to swivel and step back with the right foot. Do you see how my feet came together just in a gorgeous fashion? I know, I've got the shiny shoes on, I felt it necessary. So as I go tap, I step backwards here, and now I go onto the foot and swivel. Look at those feet. Oh, I go back again, I do it again. Swivel. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Swivel. Boys, you're doing this. You go back, side, close. I've got a little compact hold. I go side, 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 side. And as I'm doing the side step, so with either my left foot or my right foot, the lady is doing the ocho part with the same foot. So it's important for me as a boy, this is really important, this is the skill of your lovely male or leader in a dance, is the sensitivity of their lead. Good luck with that. So what I have to do is I can't just crash through it because it's easy for me. I've got to be sensitive to what the partner's doing. And if she's got a swivel to do, I have to wait until she's swiveled and she starts to move her weight. I move my weight as well and we do the whole thing together. So I'm going 1 and 2 and I'm moving slightly towards her. So I'm doing it here side to side. That's the action, but really it does travel a bit. I do slightly diagonally forward. Because of course the lady is doing an ocho backwards, which means she's going to be travelling backwards. So as for the lady, I get to here, I step backwards here. The boy steps slightly forward, outside partner. I do this little swivel here, I do this little swivel here, I do this little swivel here, and I do this little swivel here. Boys, back, side, close, a 1 and 2, and you can see my body just starts to go with my leg. Here. Now, the important thing, she's not travelling, although there is an element of travel in it. This is not a travel set, so don't push. Ladies, I want you to have a perfect centre. I want you to hold that middle in the way we've talked about before, and if you haven't been here before, lift your pelvic floors, hold that tummy in, nice and strong. You have to grip it, but nice and strong, because what I want you to do is I want you to be stable, that when you swivel your feet, your shoulders don't start to rock. So I'm swiveling the base part. I'm going to do it just like this for a second, just demonstrate. See how my shoulders, and I do a swivel here. For a back ocho, it would be like this. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And keep the weight on the balls of the feet as much as you can, or on the toes. You'll invariably have heels on anyway, so you'll already be up slightly. So you have to go a little higher, which means it'll probably take you to your toes rather than your balls of your feet. So it's important that you have that position there, but let the knees slightly flex. Don't have locked knees, just slightly flexed knees, that, and then you can. But hold, use the buoy. That's what he's there for. Use the buoy to sort of add a bit of resistance. Now, how do we exit from here? So I go 1, 2, 3, and I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and step on my left foot, boys, and girls will go. You can tell I'm working this out as I go along, can't you? So I don't want to give you a bum steer. So I go 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this one goes back here on the left foot. Feel that when you come out, because the boys will start to get a bit more forward movement. So that will encourage you not to swivel so much, but to start moving off the foot. Change to get on the same foot. We now want to get back onto opposite feet. What do? Boys, you do this. You go step, 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 side, close. Right, that's all you do. Girls, you do the foot change. You have to do an extra one. So you go back, back, cross, back, close. Just like the end of the Salida, do you remember? So in the Salida, we did 1, 2, 3, 4 for the ladies. Actually, for the ladies, it was the fact that it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, cross 5. Do you remember that? Well, this is what we're doing here. So you're going to cross on that step there with your left foot in front of your right foot. Boys, you're just going to not rush. You're going to delay. Let's do the extra step, and then you're just going to move forward. So you allow her to cross and then move forwards afterwards with your back on the opposite feet. So you have a sort of a delay. So girls, let me just step up to the close. 1 and 2. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Come out on 8. I'll go over here. Then we go step. Ladies going to do a cross. Step. Side. Close. Girl. 1, 2. Tap. 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, that's 7 because I had 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you go from there, I'm going to just shuffle here. You go back, cross, step, side, close. Get the idea? Nice. Now, let's do that again. Here, I go here, I go here, I go here. And now I'm going to walk off with this foot here. She's using the same foot. I now step forward. I'm going to be outside partner. She's going to do a little as I do 1 step. So she does 2 steps to my 1 step. And then I go step, step, side, close. All right? We'll be on the same foot after that. So girls, you're going to go step, step, tap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6, cross, step, side, close. Just trying to fit this into the space. You might have just lost my feet. I hope I stayed in enough of vision. Now, the beauty of Argentine tango, as is with all the dances, you don't have to stick to sort of a routine like this. You can do what you like. So if you want to go here, back, side, close, you want rock, rock, and then come out there, you can. You just do 2, you can do 4, you can do 6, you can do as many as you like. It's up to you to sort of feel and have a bit of fun with it. And the more we learn, the more you can sort of... But the key is that you must lead. You must give them the correct information so they know what you're trying to do. So you can't just plough through and think, oh, this is quite nice, I'm enjoying this. It's easy for me, it's a piece of cake. That's not the joy of it, the difficulty of your step. The joy is being able to do these things together and you pull it off seamlessly. That's the fun. That's the bit I love the most. Now, let me have a look how you're getting on. Sammy, morning, my old love. Fuzzy picture, sorry, Amy. Michelle, keep buffering. It's not bad my end. Maybe it's your end, I don't know. I hope it's, yeah, it was cut off for a moment there, but it's all right now. How are we doing back there? That was earlier, actually, that was earlier. So let's see if we can get up to speed with it all. Oh, there we are, still doesn't working. Lara, well, I hope it's, oh, is it the picture or is the step, Lara? I hope it's only the step and not the picture. Jasper. Oh no, Jasper. Oh dear. Well, it seems that we're having a few problems with the old buffering today. It seems to not be too bad my end, but it seems at your end. Maybe it's the weather, as opposed to the internet. We've got, what day is it today? Is it Thursday? Friday we've got or whatever dance you like to do. Of course, we've got the poll. Now, oh, then there's a thing you must do with the poll. Now, I've got all the information here. So it's all technical. Now there is on the community tab. Now that's there, so you can do all the sort of voting for the polls that you want to do. So whenever we're doing, like tomorrow, we're doing what we call viewer's choice, which means it's your choice of dance that we do today. You can go onto that and then just press the tab and you do the poll. If any questions that we have, that we put out there, that you just will fancy answering, go on to that, and you'll be on the poll. I think it's working pretty well at the moment. So well done for everybody who's been there, and I can't remember what it close. Side, out, step, step, side, close. Ladies, you go. Step, side, tap. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Out you come. Step, cross, step, side, close. So as you can see, the girls have always got more to do than the boys. Well done, Argentine Tango. Saturday we've got our recap day, so we'll have a little go over that again. Let me know if it's not worked very well for you picture-wise, and we'll spend a bit more time on it on Saturday when we're recapping. Because with all these dances, we're going to start building them up, and we can start putting together little routines and one thing and another. And what I'd like to be able to do at some stage in the future is, when we've learnt enough of the dances, is just sort of demonstrate to you the way you can put different pieces of choreography together. So, or different, then create sort of little pieces of choreography or whatever you want to do with it. But just in the order you sort of see me do it. That was a big thing for me when I was growing up, learning how to dance, was when I realised that the routine I was being taught in my sort of bronze and silver medal classes wasn't the way you had to do it all the time. You can sort of mix it all up because they're all different bits of variation, which is now it starts to get a lot of fun. You can do your own thing. You can be as creative as you like. Well done. Thank you very much. There's a question I wanted to answer for Lee about the fans. There's two things in the fan. There's a fan variation here, like in tango, which I presume has been taken from the Argentine tango, so it would be a classic Argentine tango variation. Or there's another thing in the American tango, which is sort of the American smooth version of the Argentine tango, which they actually go into fan, like we would do in rumba or cha-cha-cha. Now, if we're talking about just the swivel fan here, the question that you're asking is, how do I lead my partner into all it? Well, with all of these things, you can only lead it with the bits that you're touching her with. So that's your hands and your body. And in Argentine tango, you've got a bit more chest on it, because we're a bit more together up here. And really what we're doing is we're using, this is for everybody really, we're using our weight transference, as Shirley Ballas would talk about. We're using our weight transference to signal to the lady which foot you want her to use, or your partner, which foot you're going to use. And that is very important here. And then when you want somebody to swivel or do something, you literally have them, you make sure you transfer weight strongly enough that you're on your foot perfectly. And then from there, you just twist the girl on the foot. It's really as simple as that, really. You have to use arms. It's a big lesson to me once upon a time, years ago, when I was having a lesson and my teacher said to me, "I don't know what you're trying to do." I said, "Well, my love, that makes two of us." And when we discovered what I was trying to do, I realised that I had to use more of my arms. I didn't think I was supposed to manipulate the lady through the arms. I thought I was supposed to use only my body. My fabulous body line would be enough. Apparently it's not. Not so fabulous as I thought. I have to use my arms as well, you see. And this is really important. So whether I'm doing ballroom, whether I'm doing Argentine tango, whether I'm doing Latin, it all comes from the body out through the hands into my partner and this. And once you can get that skill, it's a skill really, once you can get that, it's a beautiful thing. It's the most wonderful thing. So there you go. Well, one other thing. What was it? I had a wonderful lady teacher who was the most brilliant dancer in her own right years ago, and still now. And she said to me once, we were talking about being a good male dancer, what it takes to be a good male dancer, and the whole lead and follow thing. And she said to me, well, she said, of course, the best male dancers, of course, they follow what they lead. Well, they are a bit profound, but I thought it was the most brilliant piece of information I'd ever received. So my responsibility as a male dancer is to not interfere with my partner, whomever it is, whether it's male or female. If I'm dancing with them, the thing I can't do is interfere with them, and certainly their balance. They're in perfect, but she used to say to me, I'm standing here perfectly in balance, thank you very much. It's only when I dance with you I go out of balance. A bit harsh myself, but there you go. And she's absolutely right. So my important thing for me is that whatever I try to do, I'm then aware of what I'm trying to do here, and I'm sensitive to it, and I'm following her essentially, although I'm leading what comes next. And that's the most important thing. And then that's where the real joy comes. Then it becomes comfortable and fabulous, and it's lovely. So, thank you very much. It's quite a lot of talking today. I apologise about that. I'm on a bit of a roll. Swivels for the lady, don't forget now. You stand strong. You swivel on the toe. Here like this with the knee slightly bent. It's easier when you've got a partner in front of you. You can be a bit more stable. Boys, don't knock them off balance. Whomever you're dancing with. Balance is key. Thank you very much indeed for the Argentine Tango. I enjoyed that enormously. Well done to you. I'll see you tomorrow at 11 for our... what day is it tomorrow? Oh, it's a poll. Yes, of course it is. Friday poll. You pick a dance. Paranamba is leading currently. I'm stunned at you for that. But if that's what you desire, then that's what we shall do. If you can join me at 3 o'clock this afternoon for a workout session, might be a bit cardio this afternoon, and a little bit, I might be doing a few press-ups this afternoon, working on the upper body a little bit. Well, much love. Thank you very much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. Bless you.